I just did a recording, but I did not have the actual recording go. So we have a bit of a time skip in which it is now the winter of year 2. We're going to quickly show. We finished off Vanheim, taking the final provinces, claimed the throne of the stars. We took out a small rebellion. We are moving our forces along over to take another throne. And there also was a deathmatch in the arena between the various champions of nations. We did not participate, but Machaka won. Over here, Vanheim is relegated to just a water province. We are working on having some mermen over here line up so we will be able to chase them in. And we are working on building a few more labs as well as another city here because we get a conjuration bonus to ritual spells for summoning units. In fact, we are going to build our lab. Up here, we can start getting bone readers for shamans. Shamans have nature 3 and possibly up to nature 4. We're gonna grab a shaman first. Does leave us with only a little bit of gold, and we're gonna send him up to search for some sites. Back down. So basically some of the messages we are continuing to search. I believe this is Machaka claimed the Throne of Ice. I think they're fighting for stuff. We found 2 magic sites, an enchanted windmill for air gems, as well as in Nyotha we found the Ferry, a site which gives water and death gems. We had 2 unexpected events. Fortunately a plague. We do not want to send people here. In fact, you need to be getting out, because if he gets diseased, that would be very bad. And in Lepintha, we found some gold. That is nice. We are working on taking out the huge amounts of unrest that was here. It was nearly 100. And yeah, these armies, again, are heading down to retake, or I should say, take in fact the Throne of Ascension, which has some gear tragedies. We're gonna stick these in here because our prophet is good, but he isn't really morale inducing. And he grabbed some various equipment from the fight he was in, and got to miss it, but we found the precious. Gollum would be so happy. We took it off of a Dark Knight and some mages of this province. Okay, now that I have gotten caught up, quite sadly, missed about 4 turns or so, we need to move some people around still. He needs to search over here. I think we might have, yeah, we had him forge a helmet for our prophet last turn. Actually, let's see, should we get him a weapon too? This is just for fun. At this point, it's not, like, perfectly great. Honestly, I would like to get him a lead shield because it has super high protection, but it also gives him some magic resistance, and magic resistance becomes quite important. Gilgamesh needs to search here. Air Mage needs to go over there to search. You need to wait so that we can go and fight the armies here. You have searched, so you have these 2 provinces to go through. Tianqi is over here. I would like to take this throne, but it's kind of a distraction at this point. You, since you aren't doing anything, can just search for low-level earth. And actually, that would be almost. that is probably about what we wanted to do. We're continuing our research to get alteration, and then gonna grab some enchantment. Down here, getting more researchers. Also, they will be very good against this huge amount of undead shades and such. And also, I believe Machaka sent a undead champion to the arena, so these can be really useful with their banish spells. However, I would like if we could instead be training our combat mages. And actually not here, but up closer to where we will actually need them. Always good to do that. And we will end... I just set this up. Commanders who are doing nothing. I wish we could cycle through to see. Obviously, it's a number of our guys who are simply defending. I can say that they are going to patrol. It will always say it though for scouts. Our scout needs to head on in. And what else does this do? You are going to forge us a lead shield because I would suspect our prophet... Yeah, he has 13 magic resistance, but upgrading his shield would be super nice. It will lower his defense skill, but something that I will take. He is actually pretty darn strong. If we also get him some boots and a nice weapon, it could be really fun. Just regular humans are not the best fighters, either for specific roles or for just being unkillable super combatants, but it can be fun. And I don't know who thinks it's doing nothing. Ah, you. You can just patrol for now. You needed to research. It's good to figure out who is doing nothing because, well, commanders should never be doing nothing, really. I feel like we have another... it's talking about our two spies, which is one sad thing that we lose. That was a bit long for our first turn. Wow, lots of brigands taken out here, and we have this under control. We're gonna now send him down here to pacify that area. We have constructed both our lab and temple here. In fact, we will grab a shaman so that going. You need to head back on over to Kwong so that we can be ready to help against the undead. For here, you need to search. These armies will need to head across. I need to read messages. Found a magic site. That is very nice. Unfortunately, their dominion is contesting us here. But we did find a Howling Gorge for an air jump. We're gonna send him back. Gosh, that conflict is gonna come very soon. Gilgamesh is searching. You are searching. Over here, we're getting close to ready to send out another group. You need to search. We'll also be able to kit out our commanders once they get back. You are going to cast not a ritual, a forging spell, or forging item. Could give him giant strength, +5 strength, or we could give him trample. Most people will be smaller than him since he is size 3, but we could also give him a sword. Various things. Magic damage is nice. Ooh, actually I need this for the people forging. Actually, no, he's too low level. What if we stick on some earth boots? Too low now. Forge magic item. Yes, we can. Dwarven hammers are really good. It allows us to have a bonus to produce even fewer, or produce more with fewer gems. I should have thought of that before. You are the mage I just recruited, and we want to actually repeat or recruit lots of galas here so that we can use them when we go in some shades. I had shown them last time. I was not recording, sadly, and they have all of our priests have blessing, but also stellar decree, which is a management spell for undead, which will stun them and has lots of effects. It's better for higher level ones, but lots of mages also just helps. We're gonna train some more troops here, as well as here, because we will need a lot when we are fighting. Up here we are working on getting a shaman, though we are also able to recruit bone readers who have death magic for us. And that is good. 6 commanders doing nothing. You need to search. Should only be 2, our 2 spies over here who do nothing. You're searching. There is an easier way for this. I just have forgotten it. Searching. You need to move along. You do not defend. You are going to also grab some earth boots and also forge yourself some hammers. That is very good for our forging. And now, there's probably one person not doing anything, but I'm fine with that. Evocation research completed. I do want to get, actually, Alteration 5. There's a very good spell over here, Mother Oak, which can give us 10 nature gems a month. It does require nature 5, but with our shamans who are nature 3 or possibly nature 4, we can get that pretty easily. In Debritha, we found more gold, just a small. No magic sites found by any of our searching. We took out some brigands here during our patrol. Ooh, this guy random to both Earth 3 and Nature 3. That's really nice. Air Mage can head on over to search here. He is going to search for magic sites himself. And over here, we need to quickly patrol to take out the unrest that is occurring. You are going to head up, search for air sites. I must have canceled her movement in, which would have been the one commander not doing anything. We now have some dwarven hammers, which give that. Forge bonus. This is a cost reduction in gems. So now we get like a flat 2 removed, as well as the 20% bonus on the steel ovens. So this is really good stuff. Okay, our forces here. We are going to make our prophet super strong. He gets a black steel helm. He gets a lead shield. And he can keep those. So now he has 24 protection. He has 18 defense skill, 20 attack. He is really good. 19 magic resist. Like, just for comparison, one of our, not Fever Guard. To do that. One of our chosen only has 11 protection. Barely anywhere near his attack skill or magic resistance. Partly because our guy is quite experienced, partly because he is very. We're gonna split the Sadly, he is not very inspirational, but still good. Set those over, and then we're able to send these in, and we also want to send our mage over. Gilgamesh can set here to look. Just gonna make certain you should not be casting flying shards. We want you to be casting. Oh, you need to do stone skin just to help yourself, and then we want you to do. Actually, is iron skin better? Grants natural protection 20 versus stone skin, which is just 15. Yeah, slightly higher fatigue, but better. And then we want him to dish out some earth melts to stop people. And what's really going to be important is having the Shushu's getting around the enemy so that they can cut off the mages producing any long death. I want you to search for more magic sites so you can head that way. You are going to forge. How are you going to forge? Could give our prophet some extra strength or trample. Trample allows you to, well, run over people smaller than you. Or a weapon. Sharpness is essentially just a magical ability. This gives super high defensive stat. Shatter is only good for kind of inanimate objects like monoliths or various things. Honestly, I don't like the earth options for stuff. This is an interesting weapon, but especially with the death poison. However, it is relatively low. And as for boots, reinvigoration, map is nice, but honestly, I would prefer something that gives. I mean, that would be really nice, just to make him stupidly fast. Have them forge some more girdles of might for our casters. In fact, we're going to give one of our mages here the girdle of might so that he can cast spells more easily. Apart from that, you searched, so you can go here and search. Here, I'm going to give it like one more turn before we bring it. Let's send her over here so that we can build up some stuff. Over here, I want to build a fort, so we're going to grab a commander and also be ready to going to send him over to build a temple here, so then we can recruit mages from here as well, and then send them over here to recruit stuff. Let's grab more Urgard. This place is besieged. It will be quite strong. And this full complement of the chosen warriors. And also let's grab we are grabbing our mage here. I want to grab another mage here though. And then we will have enough gold to start a fort next turn. And should have one more turn, and this time we are recording correctly, which is always good. We finished a level in enchantment. We'll want to get to some more evocation eventually, because that's where a lot of the high combat spells are. Orb Lightning is super good for our Wind Mages. Lots of really neat things in here. Breath of the Dragon. But, let's see. Might change it, but we did find something in Silver Swamps. The Frog Watch. Nature may enter to summon frogs. This is amazing. So, I guess over here, we can have you we don't want to build a palisade, or otherwise we cannot recruit bone creatures. So we're going to send you down. You are searching. Wow, we got a nature 4. I believe with nature 4 is able to forge Thistle Mace, which gives nature +1, so we will be able to cast Mother Hope. In that case, we need to start getting Alteration 5 immediately, before someone else casts it. You are going to construct our temple here. You need to start a palisades. I need to actually put messages. In Vanheim, we need to read out. So this guy, after we build a temple, will do some preaching. Hoppos took it. They probably got raided by barbarians or something. Actually, wait, this was us attacking them. So I guess once we took it, they had a bunch of unrest. So here are their death blood mages. We will be recruiting probably or summoning a lot of undead. Our first wave goes out, these hold back, and then the next wave they come up to support. Once these deer tribes research out, you can see they have these long dead, which are really weak units, but they're able to summon sending very good. Yeah, we lost a few spear guards, none of our sacred units, so nothing bad. We took out some brigands. We completed palisades in Stena over here. That means he needs to start work on a city walls. However, we need a little more gold to do that, so we'll cut down on some sacreds this turn to get a walled city. Yeah. You are searching. You are going to search and then preach. We're going to have our prophet claim the throne of ascension. It is, it increases death. It is not great, but we need it. Our dominion gets +1 death, so that will put us down to growth 2. However, we do need the thrones, and the throne of autumn seems pretty good. We get earth, and we can also recruit these mages of autumn who have earth and death magic. However, they are old, which means that they can possibly die. Yeah, we would need to build a lab and temple here, though. So, send this scout up towards Machaka. We're gonna have you search for magic sites. You're just gonna straight up head here. You as well. Head up there. You guys gotten close or done enough research to get the various ones which let us search for magic sites from afar. I always forget the name. Or where they are. So I do want to get Thaumaturgy because this is where we are encountered. There are some astral spells. Can't remember, but we can put them into our province and then start scribe. Search. Building. We control that very well. We would have just enough supplies to head into here. So we shall do that. Everyone is doing things. We almost have enough mermen, I think, to head into Vanheim's last little territory. You are going to head on over here so that we can start summoning the frogs. It's going to be very weak, but it will be very funny. Can't remember what weapon. We decided that there were no great earth weapons that we wanted to give. Are going to research. You can forge. Yeah, let's get some more Gurgles of Might, because that just is a kind of all-purpose one for the any combat mage, so that they're just able to cast spells, and also, and we're going to end the turn, take a quick glance at some of the messages, and then we will be done. Claim the throne of Arthur, Gilgamesh, guardian of the tablets of destiny, the fate of the world, lord of his fate. That's what you get for Astral 7 magic and fate as part of your bliss. We found at least 3 magic sites. Nature and one. The highest air ritual range 2, and we get an air gem. Get over here next. Control. Ah, great, I'm already doing so. See, this is the issue. We did take out some more brigands in the Silver Swamps, and our final is a poison glaze, which gives us 2 death and 1 nature gem, and we can recruit necromancers who are death 2, as well as hedge wizards who are nature 1. These are really good for various nations if you don't have those magic paths. This gives us a guaranteed death 2, which is nice, but we can recruit them in this one. So it could be a good idea to take care of it, or rather, but this, again, I can say we were ending here, so thank you for watching.